adorable dogs, and adoptable kittens. Plus, we have guinea pigs today and a very special guest that I think you all know well. That and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good afternoon. Welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Carrie Hughes from the Arizona Humane Society, filling in for Kelsey Dickerson today. Thank you so much for joining us. We have wonderful adoptable pets on today's show, including this baby kitten, Colette, who is found in a place where no kitten should be. We'll also introduce you to more adoptable pets throughout the show, and we have another great adoption event, thanks to Fix, Adopt, Save, taking place today only. We're going to tell you all of the details so you can hopefully give a forever home to a cutie in need. Because of the amazing support of partners and donors like you, AHS can save the lives of many homeless, sick, and injured pets in the valley, like Cinnamon, who is rescued by one of our pet paramedics. We will tell you her story in just a few minutes. But before we introduce you to those other cuties, are you kidding me? This is Honey, and I don't know how much cuter you can get. This dog is tinier than a kitten. I swear. It's pretty funny. I think there's chunks in my yard larger than, you know, she is, but she has plenty of spunk. She's independent, wants to play tug of war. She'll curl up on your chest and give you all of the cuddles you possibly can want. And she had a wonderful foster parent, Lisa, who stepped in and got this girl healthy. So now she can go home with you. And let me tell you, she is just a ball of snuggle and kisses. Well, we told you about Colette earlier, and Ski, she certainly is a survivor. Will you please tell us her story?
Yes, this sweet little 4-month-old girl, she's a silver blue tabby. She's so pretty. Just look at those markings. I just fell in love with her immediately. She was found in a rat trap. So, you know, being so young, she couldn't read that it didn't say cat tent, and she went in, and unfortunately, she got stuck in there. But it was a rat trap that contained poison. So the Good Samaritan that found her brought her to the Second Chance Emergency Trauma Hospital, where she was treated and put into foster care with foster hero David. And he was just watching for any residual signs of possible poisoning, which would be bleeding, shortness of breath, bruising, blood in the urine. So it's very important that if you have any chemicals around the house, antifreeze, oil, gasoline, ant killer, any of that stuff, that you make sure that it's out of your pet's reach, because they really don't know what they're getting into. And a lot of that stuff has a nice smell that they're going to want to taste it next, and unfortunately that's going to poison them. So through, she made it out of the rat trap, and now she's ready to go into that forever home.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Cinnamon is everything that you want in a pup, Perry. Tell us all about her.
Right. She is just a wonderful, wonderful doggie. And, you know, she came in as another one of these transfers from an emergency animal clinic, one of these 24-hour places that take in doggies when they're injured off hours. And she was reportedly hit by a car. We got her into our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, where it appeared just to be some soft tissue injuries, but she was covered in ticks. So despite even the being hit by a car, we just know that her former life was not very good. She's probably a stray for a while. You know, when strays do come into us, a lot of people kind of question, well, how do we know? What do we know about this dog? And of course, we don't know a lot. We don't know their history, but we do have a behavior evaluation team that does look at them. And what do? Well, they kind of check them for handling sensitivities. They look to see how they are with food and sometimes with other animals. And so they do their due diligence. But it's always good to bring the entire family down, including your other four-legged friends in the home, to bring them down and see how they're going to do. But do I have to tell you too much about what a kisser Miss Cinnamon is here? She is very wiggly and just wonderful. Come on down and check out this sweetie.
Yeah, bring your whole family down for some kisses. Well, we gave you a little sneak peek into this adoption special earlier, and thanks to our great funders at the Nina Mason Pulliam Charitable Trust and PetSmart Charities, the Arizona Humane Society is participating in the Fix, Adopt, Save a Life adoption event going on today only until we close. For some of our dogs and cats who have been with us a little longer than the rest, their adoption fee will be totally waived. You can look at the Fix, Adopt, Save flyer on their kennel to see which ones are part of the special, or visit fixadoptsave.org for more information. Our next guest is an absolute beauty and fancies herself to be a mini panther. Ski, tell us about this sleek beauty.
Well, this little girl, Jessie, she was brought in with her litter mates, underweight and with kitten. So they had to go right into our kitten ICU, which runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during prime kitten season. And this little girl luckily went home with a foster hero, her and her litter mates, and they were able to recover from their kitty colds and then also get their spays and neuters, and now they are ready for adoption. Now, the great thing about black cats is they're very slimming. They match everything in your house, and unless you have white furniture or white bed coverings, you won't even notice the cat hair at all anywhere. On average, a black cat will spend more time in a shelter than any other cat out there. For some reason, they're always overlooked. So if you're looking for that super special love bug who's full of purrs, then this little girl may be just the girl for you.
Well, we are so very happy to give you this next adoption pup date, and you may be familiar with this adorable guy. This is none other than Fruitcake Fritz. Fritz has been with AHS for nearly 7 months before he found the perfect human for him. This sweet Shar-Pei mix took some time adjusting to his new home, but with a little patience and a whole lot of love, his new mom, Tracy, is thrilled to share that he has made great strides. Fritz now spends his days running on the treadmill to burn some energy, learning how to swim, and cuddling up with his four-legged brother. This is just such an amazing story. Congratulations, Fritz. And for some reason, this beautiful pup reminds me of a mountain dog. Linda, her name certainly fits the bill. Please tell us about Aspen.
Aspen is actually part Greyhound and maybe Dalmatian. I'm not exactly sure. She's got one blue eye and one brown eye, and she is so friendly. She was found as a stray, injured on the freeway. So a Good Samaritan called it in, and our EMTs came out, rescued her, took her to the Second Chance Animal Hospital, and here she is today. Some tips: if you do find a stray, always be cautious. Make sure that you and the animal won't be in any danger or get hurt. You can carry leashes in your car, which I do. I carry bottles of water, even old towels. And I'm always prepared just in case I come across a stray. And if you do find a stray that is injured or sick, call the Arizona Humane Society. And if you think that the pet might be healthy, call Maricopa Animal Care and Control. Look at Sweet. She's got freckles on her face, too. I don't know if you can see them. Come down and see Aspen. Let's give her a great new life.
She is certainly a beautiful dog. Make sure to stay tuned. We have someone you may be a little familiar with to give us tips on adopting pets from the Arizona Humane Society.